Everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the first episode of KINnect and Client Testimonials. My name is Tawana Houston, and many of you that know me, you know one of my favorite pastimes, one of my passions is helping connect families. This is something I've been doing for a very long time for free, and I decided to turn it into a business. I've been a skip tracer for over 20 years. I've been doing it in the corporate space. Absolutely loved it. What I love most about it was the research involved. I found myself doing it part time to help families find their loved ones, friends, reconnect, individuals find their parents, you name it. It feels good knowing that you are a part of reconnecting families, which is so important to me. Again, I wanted to turn this into a business. So, what I'm doing now is a series of client testimonials. I did a post not too long ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, sharing that I was turning my passion into a business. And I asked for individuals to raise their hand if they would like to be one of my clients for free. They let me know their situation, let me know who they were looking for. And guess what I did? I got the information and I found them. So all that I requested is that they were okay with sharing their testimony on a public platform so that I can bless others and so that we can really reconnect families around the world, one family at a time. So, you guys, I have a young lady. I absolutely love her story. Her name, you guys probably saw her all over Facebook because she actually did a post on my wall. But her name is Ashley Leonard, and she's going to come on the line to share her story. This is someone that I helped reconnect with their father after 21 years, actually connect with their father for the first time after 21 years. So I want her to share her story so that she can kind of explain what it's been like living without her father and how KINnect has actually helped her connect those dots. So what I'm going to do is ask her to bring herself off the camera for a moment. I think I authorized it where you can do so. Give me one more. There you go. Hello, Miss Ashley.
Hello. How are you?
For starters, I just want to thank you for joining me on this platform. I'm excited and nervous at the same time, and I can only imagine how you must feel. Again, this is something that I just absolutely love. I'm addicted to it. I've been doing it free for years for a reason. Because to see the smile on your face, to see the smile on so many other individuals' face when they finally connect with that person they've been looking for forever, it just brings tears to my heart, joy to my heart, and it just makes me feel like, honestly, that's my God-given purpose to do that. So what I would like for you to do, because we're not going to be here long, is the
Okay.
first, and we're going to tweak it as we go along, but I just want you to share your story. Like, what has it been like, growing up as a child without your father and kind of transition into what it was like working with me and meeting your father for the first time.
All right. Sorry. It's emotional.
Okay.
So living without my father, I always felt like something was missing. Like I told you before, my mom passed away when I was 4 years old, and my sister and brother, they pretty much raised me. So I had like a father figure, in my life, but I didn't have an actual father there. So I always felt like something was missing. And I always want to know, who he was. Um, so fast forward into now, I've always tried to figure out where he was at. I always was on Facebook just trying to figure out, you know, put in his name on Facebook, and I could never find anything. And come to find out, he's not even on Facebook because he's older. So like, I was so happy that fast forward to now, you was able to contact him. And when I read your post when you put it out there 2 weeks ago, someone had did a testimony saying she could find anybody, she could find Jesus if she can, so I was like, okay. I was like, okay, like if she can find Jesus, she can find my daddy. Okay. So I had, I told you my story and everything, and like within an hour or so, you looked them up. I was like, I can't believe it. I just cannot. I'm still in shock that this is like here. I cannot believe that I'm talking to my dad like every single day. Like it's like he never was missing. Like we pick up the phone like it hasn't even been 21 years. So I just appreciate it. My life is just complete now because I lost my mom, and now I found my dad. So I still have a parent here, and I thought he was gone, but he's healthy. He sound healthy, and I'm just so excited that you connected me. Like you're just an angel from heaven. So
You.
thank you so much. I thank you so much.
You're welcome. So this is what you did. So give us an idea of what type of search did you do any type of research outside of Facebook to try to find him or maybe reconnect with maybe family you might have known or how much searching did you
Well, that's pretty much it. Like Facebook, yeah, I asked my cousins or whatever, and it was just a block in the road. Like they really couldn't figure out where he was at. So I just really, I really gave up. Like one time I was in high school, and I swear I thought I saw him, but I never went up to him. But come to find out that wasn't him, but I thought it was. But other than that, it pretty much was just Facebook and some of my family members,
okay.
and it was a block in the road, so we didn't get nowhere.
So what was that first connection like? Tell us about when you first reached out to call him after you got his information. Once we confirmed everything, what was that first conversation like?
Okay. So I was nervous. I was so nervous. My heart was just beating so fast. And I was like, do I call him? Do I not? Do I call him? And then you really helped me. You was like, calm down, breathe, you got it and stuff. I was like, okay. So I called them and I was like, hey, I was like, the phone rang and I was like, hey, is this, can I say my dad's name? Is it
Yeah,
okay?
sure. If it's okay
Okay.
with you.
Okay. So I was like, is this Jerry Leonard? And he was like, yes. And I was like, this is Ashley Leonard. And I didn't even get the Leonard out. I just said, I just said Ashley. And then he was like, oh my God, my baby girl called me. And then I started crying. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
We just started crying over the phone. Well, he said he was crying. I didn't hear him cry, but he said he was crying. But I was boo-hoo crying. And he was like, don't cry, don't cry.
Let me ask you this, because a lot of times this could be an awkward situation, especially as a child when you feel like the parent hasn't been there all that time. Do you finally reconnect? I'm sure you got a million questions that you
Yeah.
probably had as to why he didn't come looking for you. How did that go? Did you guys just decide to say, you know what, we're just gonna put a line in the sand and just continue from here, or are you slowly trying to get some history or find out or get some answers to your questions? Like, how is it going now?
Um, well, I asked him why did he leave, and he pretty much was like the my sister and brother, like some family members, I guess didn't like him for some reason. I don't know the whole story, and he just had to go or whatever. And at the end of the day, I was a child. I couldn't make no decision, so I don't hold anything against my dad. And I was like, I'm grown. I can make my own decisions. So we're just gonna leave it to the past and focus on the future. And he told me like, whatever he have to do to regain my trust, and whatever he gonna do that. And he wants to come and see me, and I told him, I was like, well, I won't have really nowhere for you to sleep. And he was like, I don't care if I got to sleep on a porch. I'm going to come see my baby. He was like, I'm going to come see my baby. So I'm like, okay, daddy. And he still think I'm like 15 years old. And
Oh
like,
Lord.
I'm 25, but he think I'm young, like very young. So he calls me every day. He be like, you better shut that door. You better lock that door. Don't answer the door for nobody. I was like, okay, daddy, I won't.
Well, I'm excited for you because it's like you feel. I'm sure you probably feel like a little girl again.
I do, I do.
And, and this opportunity for you guys to make up for time. But I love the fact that how mature you are
Yeah,
because most people will waste the time because you're trying to build a relationship now. And I know you probably got a million questions in your mind, but a lot of people will waste time if someone accepts you with open arms like that, and you've been looking for them, you make that connection, it's time to just go all in and
It
get to
is.
know that person, and just build that relationship. Things happen for a reason. We don't
Yeah.
know why, but all we do know is that you got your dad now. He's super excited. You super excited. I believe you said y'all were FaceTiming too.
Yes, I didn't even know my dad didn't know how to do that. He was like, FaceTime me. I was like, what? And then he was like, do it on Duo. I was like, what's Duo? But we figured it out.
The video thing. I've seen that before. I
Yeah.
haven't used that one before, but I've seen it.
Hmm.
Well, for starters, I just want to thank you for trusting the process, trusting me, because it's not easy to give up your information to, to
Yeah.
help find somebody. So I'm glad it happened the way it did. It really helped because the family was so open to answering my questions and connecting those dots. So that made it a lot easier. But I'm happy for you. And you have one child. So now he has a grandfather that can be a part of his life. So that's super cool. But
Yeah.
for those of you that are watching out there, I wanted you guys to hear from a client, someone that's been through the process. I also want to know how often you want to see this. If you want to see it weekly, bi-weekly, every 3 weeks, every month, how often you would like to see this live. And it will get better over time. Like I said, this is the first time. But I'm enjoying myself. Thank you again, Ashley.
You
I
have
do want to keep up with you though, because I
okay.
want to know how things are going. And when you finally connect, I need to see pictures
Oh
when you
yes.
finally see each other in
Yes.
person.
We look
But
just alike, like twins.
yes, let me tell you, when I saw the brothers' pictures, I saw other relatives' pictures. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "This is definitely I'm on the right track. This is
Yes.
definitely her family because y'all look just alike." And yes, so this has been amazing, and I can only imagine how you feel. Almost, almost like I feel like you. I'm like, as soon as you made that connection, girl, I was crying like a baby. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. But
Yeah.
for those of you out there, again, I'm turning a passion into a business. I'm still working on everything. I'm really quick at it. And when I tell you guys, skip tracing isn't skip tracing. People say it all the time. I've skipped trace. It takes a certain skill set to be able to connect dots, right? You can get to a dead end quick, but if you don't have the eye for it, it's going to be hard to locate individuals. But this is truly my gift. I absolutely love it. And as soon as I work out all the details and officially have those packages out there, I will be announcing it. But until then, I'm going to share these testimonies from the different clients that I work with in hopes that you won't give up your search for that loved one that you may have been looking for all these years. So that is it. Again, thank you, Ashley. Anything you want to say to the people before we go?
I just want to say, like you just said, don't give up hope. You know, it's always a God up there looking down, and if you believe that you'll find them, she is here to help you. So just reach out, and she got you. Like I still can't believe, I still can't. She is amazing. Just contact her. She got you.
I still can't remember how we connected because we became Facebook friends after. So I'm not even
Yeah,
sure. Maybe someone shared it or something. I can't remember.
I think
But
someone shared it, and I saw it. And I saw
okay.
it, I was like, I literally had just woke up. Like I didn't even wake up all the way. I still had like boogers in my eyes. And I rolled over and then I saw the post and I jumped up. I was like, I'm gonna be number one. Now she gonna pick me. I was like, please. I said, please pick me. And so
Just
you picked me. So I just thank you so much.
well, just let
I
you guys
really
know I
appreciate
chose three
it.
and I found all three. So that'll be the next two episodes will be that. Plus a few individuals that commented on the posts that I've helped in the past actually volunteered to be on the platform as well. So I just want to hear from you guys. I want you guys to let me know how often you want to see this because I absolutely love doing it. I never get tired of it. So you guys let me know whether you enjoyed this, whether you enjoyed the story, whether you like the platform, and how often you would like to see it. And we'll go from there. But again, thank you, Ashley. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.
Bye bye.